Yeah, they wanted me to come over first and check things out. You know, make sure you're cool enough.
Of course. Oh, hey, if you want to see something really cool, look at this.
Hello and welcome to 2020. Tonight on 2020, we'll be discussing the tissue issue. Are they ethical, or is it just an excuse to make yourself a nuisance in public? Here to talk with us, we have Josh Gofton, who will tell us all about tissues. Oh, tissues make my life! They're so awesome, man! When you cry, you just cry into the tissue and it's so...
And it's not even an issue.
Oh, they make my life, man. Don't get rid of them. Viewers want to know, should we ban the tissue and cause that unpublic sightly issue to go away? Or should we keep it and allow people to make fools of themselves in complete public? Next up, we have Benjamin Detweiler here to tell us what he thinks about tissues. Thinks about tissues. I guess he doesn't want to talk right now. How about Kyle? What do you think about tissues?
They're good if you have a runny nose.
Do you think they're an improvisation to society? Do you think they cause unnecessary panic in society? I mean, sneezes can send people running for miles.
Everything causes panic, so what does it matter?
So you're saying that tissues are just tissues and it doesn't really matter?
Yeah, they burn like everything else.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Thank you, Kyle, for your opinion.
Issues with my new device, which I'm just coming up with, which happens to be a CD Walkman. Cassette, yeah. Basically what you do is you place your tissue inside whilst removing the tape to make room, because that's critically important. Now, if I had batteries in here, something might happen, but I don't, so that's an issue there. Now, did the tissue cause this issue? Well, that is a good question. Back to Josh.
The most debated tissue,
cried about.
Today in Congress, George Bush said, the tissue is the staple of Americans.
I have staples?
That's not what I'm after.
Staples! Staples! Hold the tissue, please. You wouldn't want to blow your nose with that puppy now, would you?
So what you are suggesting is that we staple all the tissues in the world so no one will blow their nose in public on tissues?
Maybe. That could be a very good solution.
Now, George Bush said tissues are the staple of America's crying nation.
Absolutely. Now, are they made by Kleenex?
Cries out for help. Who do you go to? You don't go to your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister.
You go to the tissue.
To the tissue. Should we ban or should we eat it?
Let's calculate this.
Really?
Now, unlike the other time, I'm using a completely different instrument. It's called a calculator. Now we'll just...
I've never heard of it! Tell me more about it!
That's why you're the TV host. Now if we turn... Oh, it doesn't seem to turn on. Maybe because there's no good batteries in here.
Go get some batteries!
The tissue won't solve this problem. Back to you, Josh.
This has been 2020 with the tissue issue.
It didn't work.
The tissue is the issue here. Clearly, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the tissue issue will tear America apart until justice is given. The Supreme Court will make a decision on Wednesday whether the tissue is an issue. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
2020.
Zooming in with the zoom, not with the camera. Pretend you're not being filmed.
It's not. I'll press the record button.
For what?